How to build a personal desktop computer. This video will teach you how to make a personal desktop computer. There are some steps for you to follow. After finishing assembling all components, you will obtain the computer for yourself and you can design a system more targeted toward your own use. Steps 1. Prepare the mainboard, motherboard. If you want to assemble the well-liked device, you should use Intel i3, i5, i7 mainboard. 2. Mount the CPU in the socket of the mainboard. You must choose the correct CPU for your motherboard, and install it according to its instructions. Be careful not to install the CPU in wrong. Not only would your computer not work, it could short-circuit and damage your motherboard. 3. Connect the CPU cooler to the mainboard. 4. Attach the RAM, memory, modules in the corresponding slots. The motherboard should have rows of slots that have 2 or 3 sections that are different lengths. Make sure the pins on the RAM cards line up with the pins on the motherboard connector. Don't get the RAM slots mixed up with PCI slots. The PCI slots are usually wider. 5. Open the case and mount the power supply, which is MATX type. Make sure to connect all the connections to the drives and the motherboard. 6. Attach the mainboard back plate to the case and check the mainboard mounting positions. The motherboard's instructions should tell the position of the motherboard. 7. Suitably position the mainboard in the case. 8. Mount the hard disk and connect it to the power supply and the motherboard. There should be separate connections for the power supply and the motherboard. Inside a hard disk case, should remove the jumper. 9. Connect the SATA connectors to the drives and the USB connectors and the case switches to the motherboard. The case and motherboard's instructions should tell where to connect the cables. 10. Connect the 20 or 24-pin ATX connector and the 4-pin power supply control connector to the motherboard. 11. Mount the DVD-ROM drive. After connecting the ATA cable to the device, hook it up to the power supply. 12. Finally, select a compatible operating system, and follow the instructions to install.